Hi, welcome to Marriott Library LEAP Spring 2014 session number 4. We're talking about visual communication, finding and using images, and how that can help communicate an interesting narrative or a lot more than just what meets the eye. I've selected 3 images related to your recent project on the Film Production Code of 1930. We're going to take a look at those images and explore what you might see. This is the first image I selected, and just by looking at it, what can you say is in the image? Is there anything in the foreground or the background? Answers can be as simple as there is a woman, there is a man. The background is blurry. I don't know if it's inside or outside. In the foreground, there is a cup on the table. The man is sitting or kneeling. The woman is standing. The woman is well dressed or cleanly dressed. She may be wearing a nightgown or a dressing gown. She's smoking. The man is sweaty, wearing a bandana. Appears he's been working. Is dirty, is unshaven. Those are all things to observe and just to note. The next image, again, you're just looking for what's the content of the image. What are you seeing? What information is there? This is a street, a city street. Based on the cars, you might guess of a certain age or period. You get a little bit of help because there is some text there that lets you know it is Los Angeles. You're seeing people walking, public transportation in the form of the trolley, some signage, some motor cars, things to look at. So again, just asking yourself, evaluating the image, what's present. And then one last image, we have, again, it's a woman. She's standing. What do we see in the background? We see homes or buildings that could be interpreted as homes, perhaps a fence, daffodils. You could consider the season or what might be represented by that. And now we're thinking about, as we build our narrative, bringing those images together. And what do you see when you bring those images together? What do they communicate? What can they tell you when they're united? Now, you already have a sense that I brought them together because they all relate to your recent project on the film code. But in what way? Or how? And what other components could affect what I'm trying to communicate? If I changed the orientation or the color, if I change the scale and the style. And these are all things that I'm doing just using the tools in Word, but we will go over some other resources for more advanced tools. So ask yourself, when selecting images, what do you see? And what does that communicate? In the next video, we'll talk about some resources and talk about what you need to do to prepare for class.